Hello and welcome to a Blaseball Statistical History, a look at the Baltimore Crabs' development across the discipline era. We meet the Baltimore Crabs in Season 1, with their slogan, "Soft Shells, Hard Balls." The team is consistent, with a strong rotation. In the first season of the era, the Crabs do badly. They come 19th overall and have a win record of 38-61. But the election favours them, as they get a 6% boost for the team and steal the best pitcher in the league from the Breath Mints. These both help, as in Season 2, the Crabs have shot up to joint 9th in the league. They see Nora Perez incinerated and replaced by Holden Stanton. And then in the election, Polka Dot Patterson is stolen from them by the Moist Talkers. Both the incineration and pitcher stealing have weakened the team. And the Crabs drop back down the league, finishing 14th overall, but only dropping 5 from their win record. They enjoy Valentine games getting a yummy peanut reaction, and in the election are able to steal Nagomi McDaniel from the Jazz hands. The lineup is now a fair bit stronger, and the Crabs celebrate with a new slogan, "Claws Up." Season 4 is better, as the team get their first positive win record and land 8th in the league. They face another incineration, as Finn James replaces Combs Duende, and they see Valentine games swapped to the Jazz hands in exchange for Top Fox. The election mixes the team up, as the best pitching hitter and best hitting pitcher swap places, as well as the worst hitter and worst pitcher swapping places. These moves, along with the alternate decree, see some improvement for the team. And improve they do, coming joint first in the league and top of their division. This sees them comfortably into the postseason, where they are knocked out in round 1 by the Moist Talkers. The season is fairly quiet. The teams see their lineup reverbed, but no other changes till the election. As part of the High Filter decree, they move into the new Wild High division, and win 4 blessings in the election. This improves their base running by 15% and overall team 6%. They steal the best pitching hitter in the league and then improve 4 of their players by 20%. Before, the Jazz hands reverse the Season 3 trade and take Nagomi McDaniel back in exchange for Holden Stanton. The team is stronger all round. And this strength allows the Crabs to dominate in Season 6, as they come first again and set the new highest win record of the era. They storm into the postseason, where they sweep the Flowers, Jazz hands and Garages to win the championship. Blood Rain offered them 1 improvement and 1 decrease, whilst the election gave them 3 blessings. Sutton Dreamy won night vision goggles, allowing them to play 50% better in a solar eclipse. Then Holden Stanton won Shrink Ray, which gave them a smaller strike zone, decreased power, but increased base running. However, intent on having Nagomi McDaniel on their team, the Crabs once more sent Holden to the Jazz hands. The team have improved again. However, Nagomi McDaniel is shelled and so cannot bat. This does not stop the Crabs, as with a slightly less terrifying lead, they once again come first and head into the postseason. This time, they are knocked out by the Lovers in round 2. Blood Rain comes in their favour, strengthening 3 players, and only 1 player experiences instability, but they also see the shelling of star pitcher Axel Trololol. Being top came with its downfalls this season, as the Crabs are denied blessings. They just watch as the Garages swap a hitter with them and the Fridays inflict shame. The Garages swap has put a big hole in the middle of the lineup, but the rotation continues to get stronger. Another season of dominance, the Crabs remain top of the league. They once again power through the postseason, but this time forfeit a game to both the Spies and the Tigers on the way to their championship title. During the season, they once again experience 1 negative and 1 positive blood rain. The Crabs only continue to improve. Season 9 sees the Crabs remain unmoved at first in the league. They make it to the finals of the postseason before losing by 1 game to the Shoe Thieves. During the season, they experience the only incineration as Tillman Henderson says goodbye, replaced by Sylvain Roadhouse. Blood Rain continues to be entirely even, with 2 positive and 2 negative, and Nagomi McDaniel is pecked free of their shell by birds. After the postseason, Axel Trollolol is called up to the Shelled Ones pods. The election sees the team protect their division from 5th base, but they gain shame courtesy of the Flowers. With Axel gone, the rotation is weaker, but McDaniel is unshelled and able to bring their power back to the lineup. They are also boosted by gaining both the Fire Eater and Siphon modifications, whilst Montgomery Bullock becomes a friend of Crow's. The Crabs remain at the top of the league in Season 10. They sweep their way through the postseason to the final, where they find themselves once again facing off against the Shoe Thieves, where they manage to activate Black Hole Weather, winning the championship and stealing a win from the Shoe Thieves. Blood Rain finally turns against the Crabs as they see 8 drains and only 2 steals, and in the election, the Fridays steal their 3 best players. Having won their 3rd championship, the Crabs were all set to ascend, but before they could, the Shelled One appeared again, mocking and asking if the team were truly ready for the big leagues. The Crabs played the pods, briefly, but the pods overwhelmed them and won with a single hit. But in the election, it became clear that Ascension would happen anyway, as the Crabs were called up. And so the discipline era was over for the Crabs. They experienced relatively few weather-related player changes, with just 3 incinerations, 1 feedback and 1 reverb. 2 of their players were shelled, but only 1 was lost to the Shelled Ones pods, and the Crabs just saw 1 yummy peanut reaction. They were the only team to not have a single party, having come top of the league every season since Enhanced Party Time was introduced. Blood Rain was more negative than positive in the end. They played in 6 postseasons and won 3 championships, the most of any team. In the election, they won 13 blessings, didn't benefit from any others, but were affected by 6 more. The team finishes the era with the addition of the Flinch and Mild curses, having lost to the Shelled Ones pods. They have also lost a lot of their power due to the Fridays taking their best players. They are the only team to have ascended, so they finish the era in Blaseball 2. Thank you for joining me for another Blaxplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.